Welcome to the Happy to Be Nappy show, y'all. I have a special show for you today. I am at the historical Tuskegee University, HBCU, Booker T. Washington, and Mr. Logan, right? They built this.
Booker T.
And
Washington,
this is
Mr.
my
Logan was
dear,
his
dear,
developer.
dear sister
Greetings and
from New York,
salutations
honey. We 2 days apart.
from New
You're
York,
from New York.
Brooklyn.
We know each other from kindergarten. And I'm here with her enjoying this amazing university. So I'm gonna give you a tour of how beautiful it is. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay. And there he is, Booker T himself, all the great ones. And you see, I have a poster in my house, all the black inventors and their invention. Now that they done changed the narrative to African, now they done changed it to African Americans and their invention. I got the original post from there. But look at this, so beautiful. My mother was born 1941. My aunt was born 1940. My father was born 1942. Okay? John Washington Carver, C. Alfred Chief Anderson, aviator, Robert Robertson. So this is a 1881 established. So this is the, okay, so she's here. I'm gonna go to the agriculture farming section because I am a farmer. And I just want you to see how beautiful Tuskegee University is. It's like, how you doing? Beautiful, total amazing. Yeah, we took a picture under the streets, Booker T. Washington Boulevard. It's so beautiful. Look at all that. That's his grandkids. It's just amazing. And that's my beautiful dear BFF. Been knowing her since I was 5. We was in kindergarten. And guess what? Y'all not gonna believe it. But we 62 years young. Okay. All right, this is the city of Tuskegee. Julius Rosenwald was a Jewish multimillionaire merchant. He was one of the founders of Sears and Roebuck's company, and then the largest apartment, yada, yada, yada. Blacks known as the Rosa, this. So I'm gonna come back and read that. But you have to put African American in all that stuff. And that's Booker T. Washington Boulevard. So now she gonna go over and find out. So this is the entrance. One of the entrance, because we came in a different entrance. It's beautiful. They're having a goat event, especially for people that's how you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
That's the Tuskegee University bookstore. Here's Monica getting directions. This is Margaret Murray Washington Hall. And this is when you come in to Tuskegee. It's really beautiful. I think I should hug a tree. Hug a tree. Tell a tree you love them. Love you, tree. So you know I'm into nature all the time. Our people, they so unhealthy because they don't be in tune with nature. Where's the building? That building right there? No, girl. They don't know where the building is? Wow. So go into this Wilcox building.
Yeah, no, I think I gotta go around the corner. According to the GPS. That's what I told you we was going too far. I'm gonna go around this way. And I think it might be that one over there.
Yeah.
She said there were 4 Wilcox buildings.
But it's sad that the security guards here, they don't know where anything is.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
That's also I figured out a Virginia State a way for security.
Mhm.
So people that don't tell you you're a stranger, you don't know where nothing is. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, because that's your job as security.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But if you secure, if you see, with all the people who come on campus, the really don't have no business.
Right.
If you don't know where you're going, then that's like a cause for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stranger things.
Stranger danger. And sometimes,
Everybody know where everything is.
right.
Maybe that ain't good, especially all the way out here. People come, with nefarious intention.
Right.
So keep them lost.
Right. Now that was a good, I like that, how she put that. That's a good, where's this building right here?
No, he said it's down here.
And what's this? Why is it open? I'm inquisitive. Ooh,
That's B.
let's go through here. Oh, it feels so good here. Oh, wow. Salud. Salud means health. Yes. Because he don't know. And I'm glad you got your jacket. This is the building.
Yeah.
See that? This is architect.
Right, 115, right to it.
Mm-hmm. We came right to where we needed to go. Ain't that something? So that's what you gotta go? So I'll meet you over at the archives building at 1 o'clock. This is it? Okay.
You want to meet them?
Huh?
You want to meet them? Come on.
Oh, right here?
I don't know, because I'm not the time. You might be extra busy. You sound like you with somebody.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Said I was going to be about 15 minutes late.
Okay, he is on a conference call right now, so.
Do you know, I said I was going to be 15 minutes late anyway, so whatever this I just want to let you know.
You look pretty, my mother's favorite color. She probably want to take it all off of you. Thank you. So I'll meet you back here. No, I'll meet you over there
Okay.
at 1 o'clock. Enjoy your journey. Thank you, beautiful, for taking care of my sister. Right. Yeah, so you see, she got to meet with a professor. See how we just walk right into the right place, y'all? We're New Yorkers. New York is way bigger than this, and we find our way around. You don't think that we're not going to find our way at Tuskegee? We're going to find our way. So, and this is the architects. These are the people that do all the building. Look at this. Look at this. So yeah. You doing good over there? Good. Yeah, she helping her. So now I can give y'all my official tour. I got, she's gonna have her meeting and stuff. I'm gonna give you a tour of Tuskegee University. If you've never been, if you're considering your children to go here, my cousin goes here. Shout out to my cousin. She's in Miami now with her mom. Severia in Miami. I just hit her up. I was like, is my baby here? She like, nah, she's in Miami with me. So I'll see her in Miami. As you know, my daughter lives in Miami and my grandson. But I'm an Alabama girl now. Alabama. Very historic, very ancient, very, very historical. But I really didn't want to read that sign anymore about that man. But it really proves that the Jewish people started the HBCUs. Sure did. It sure did. It sure did. So, yep, I think I will read it. I think it's important. You know, I want to go over here. Now that she's gone, I can basically, welcome to the pride. Let me show you. Welcome to the pride of the swift growing South Tuskegee University. And like my sister Monica said, Ia, that, you know, they're building some new buildings and stuff here. She said, yeah, they'll build everything, but they won't build the people up. They'll build up buildings, but they won't build the people up. So this is the University Archives Postcard Collection, 15th Annual Tournament American Tennis, 1881 to 1931. So it just makes the whole slave narrative, you know, it makes it not real. That's Madam C.J. Walker and her guests. That's the Tuskegee Institute band. But I just want to state that we were never slaves. We were prisoners of war on our own land. And this college right here proves it. Just like my daughter's college, shout out to Florida Memorial. My daughter graduated last year, summa cum laude, with a degree in chemistry. And that school was around the 1800s. So if you're saying that we were slaves in the 1800s, how was we having colleges and universities if we were quote unquote slaves? It's just, and they just keep throwing in that African rhetoric because of course they want your land. So back to this man, Julius Rosenwald. Let me get back because I'm too close. Julius Rosenwald was a Jewish multimillionaire merchant and one of the founders, 1906, of Sears, Roebuck and Company, then the largest department store in the United States. Rosenwald was a member of the Tuskegee University Board of Trustees, 1911 to 1932, and collaborated with Booker T. Washington on the development of a program to provide public education for rural Southern blacks, okay? And back then they were colored. It was not black then. But see, they always change the narrative. Now as known as Rosenwald Schools, this initiative existed from 1930 in 15 southern states. This fit well with Rosenwald's philosophy to give while you live. His benevolence resulted in the development of the Rosenwald Fund, which supported the creation of many black YMCAs, YWCAs, and grants that encouraged many of the 20th century's greatest black artists and innovators. Approximately half of the charitable gifts went to African American communities. Okay, so back then we wasn't even considered African American. So you see how the narrative keeps changing. Keeps changing. Keeps changing. Keeps changing. Keeps changing. So I'm just going to give y'all a quick scenario because I'm here to go to the agriculture because, you know, I'm a farmer. So I'm more interested in the agriculture programs. They have really good programs with agriculture. And I'm all about that self-sustaining, self-stability, you know, right now. I'm showing you guys. This is Tuskegee. If you ever want to come here, if you considering coming here, this is what it looks like. It's really big, it's large, it's beautiful. And there's a whole bunch of other folks from other countries that take advantage of it. Booker T Boulevard. Okay. And over here, look at this. Beautiful. Oh my God, so beautiful. This monument right here of Booker T. I want to show you. Booker T. So make it make sense now, y'all. 1856, okay, to 1950. He lifted the veil of ignorance from his people and pointed the way to progress through education and industry. Ain't that something? We shall prosper in proportion as we learn to dignify and glorify labor and put brains and skills into the common occupation of life. That's what this says. And I'm definitely going to get a picture with me and him. Me and Booker T. So yeah, you got to start figuring things out because of this whole education system. A lot of the narratives is false, and they want you to think you came from a place you didn't. And when you do the math, and they said, "Oh, we were slaves, we were this," we weren't slaves. We were just prisoners of war. This is Kellogg Hotel and Conference Center. Then over here, I mean, it's a beautiful campus. You know, it's really beautiful. Beautiful. And I think this is the bulk of the resources in Tuskegee. Like the college is what brings in the resources. And this is the golden rule. Do unto others as you have them done unto you. So I just want to zoom into that. See that? So now I'm going to take you to, here's another historical. Just want to give you an idea. This is the original Tuskegee Chapel. This is a historical site, Tuskegee Chapel. I always make it a rule to read chapter in the Bible or a portion of chapter in the morning before beginning the day of work. Booker T. Washington, Up from Slavery. That was his book. I read that book. The chapel, designed by Paul Rudolph and former Tuskegee Institute professor John Welch and Louis Fry, is known architecturally for its lack of right angles and its astounding acoustics, built in 1969. Wow, it was just 7. It replaced architect Robert R. Taylor's original chapel, built in 1896 to 1898, with 1 million bricks made and laid by Tuskegee students. This building right here. It's amazing. Religion has played a major role in the life of the school. For many years, students was required to attend daily Vesper services and 2 Sunday services. In the chapel, they also attended major cultural events, such as concerts by W.C. Handy, John Phillip, Sosa, and Duke Ellington, and speeches by Mary McLean Bethune, Martin Luther King, and 4 U.S. presidents. The original chapel, which stood on this site, was the first building in the county to have electric lights. It was struck by lightning and destroyed in a fire in 1957. That's it. And the present day chapel contains reproduction of the original chapel stained glass single windows that portrayed Negro spirituals. And that's that. Okay? So this is what you have. And I'm just giving you a beautiful tour. I think it's very important to know this building structure is pretty beautiful. It's really beautiful. So nice. And then they have a cemetery here also. But one of my famous buildings is the museum. It opens at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna go into the museum and check it out, because oh, it is open now, because it's 10:04 here. I'm an hour behind New York, Georgia, Virginia. I'm on Central Time here in Alabama, on Central Time. So, I mean, it's just so beautiful. Look at this tree. I'm obsessed with trees. I gotta hug this tree. Hug a tree, hug a tree. Tell a tree you love them. And people see me and they be looking. Hug a tree. I love you, tree. This tree is older than all of us. This tree has been here for a long time. This tree knows me. I'm connected to Mother Earth. Thank you, tree. Thank you, tree. Tree, baby. So I don't care if people think about me hugging a tree. That's why I'm a shapeshifters. I can see the tree shapeshift. Let me just look over here before I go further. This is the cemetery that we're walking over to. Tuskegee Cemetery. More than 88,000 people, white and colored, colored, rich and poor, from the lowest farm and the richest Fifth Avenue mansions, crowded in and around the school chapel to pay homage to Booker T. Washington. The bodies of Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, and several other former members of the Tuskegee faculty and staff and their families are buried here in this school cemetery. The university's president determines who is buried here. So that's Carver's funeral right there. This is George Washington Carver, 1864 to 1943. This is Booker T's funeral. Booker T. Washington, 1856 to 1915. Washington Carver, the orator. George Washington Carver, the scientist. And Baltimore, Afro-American, November 2015. You see how the names and the narratives keeps changing? So his energy is right here. It is so sacred. And this is Booker T. Washington right here. And I'm gonna definitely hug this tree because his energy is right here. I'm definitely gonna hug this tree. Oh, love you, tree. And there's another tree. There's two other trees right here. And this is it. Booker T. Washington, 1856 to 19. And there's coins. People are leaving coins, and they have some flowers. And this is it. Okay. And then we have the rest of the cemetery with the rest of them. Washington, Callaway, Peyton. I mean, it's just amazing. Carver. This must be George Washington Carver right here. See that bench? I'm gonna sit on his bench. This is beautiful. That's the other side. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see. All over there. Okay. Yep, told you. George Washington Carver. You see? Told you. And there's a shirt here that's hanging. Let me fix that for him. And there it is. George Washington Carver. Died in Tuskegee, Alabama, January 5th, 1914. A life that stood out as a gospel of self-forgiving service. He could have added fortune to fame, but caring for neither, he found happiness and honor in being helpful to the world. The center of his world was the South, where he was born in slavery, or basically a prisoner of war, some 79 years ago, and where he did his work as a creative scientist. Big up to you, George Washington Carver. Greatness, okay? So here on this cemetery, you have the Williams, the Carvers, the Greens, the Washingtons. This is Margaret Mary Murray Washington. Until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. So they have a historical memorial cemetery here. Yep. It's beautiful. Although I want to be cremated, I'm not going in no ground and none of this. I don't know. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's how I feel. You know? That's me. Okay. I have to show you some more. I'm going to show you Tatum Hall. Tatum Hall, right there. Let me just zoom in. And that's historical. Let me go over and read you that. That's a very historical Tatum Hall. Okay. Yeah, Tatum Hall. And these are students moving in. As you can see. How you doing? They moving in? I see it. Congratulations. They're coming in. Tatum Hall, 1907. Tatum Hall was originally built as a girls' dormitory and was later used as a woman's residence for teacher. Margaret W. Tatum, who's buried over there, donated the funds for construction in memory of her father, Dr. James D. Tatum of Trenton, New Jersey. In the past, Tatum Hall served as a guest house for the Tuskegee Institute trustees, their families, and friends when they came for annual meetings. There she is. Very beautiful. And as you walk over here, and then you'll see some of the old buildings. You know? How you doing? And one thing I like about the South, they're pretty friendly, very hospitable. But like I was saying, remember I said that my best friend Monica Ia says that they're willing to build. They'll build up buildings, but they won't build up the people. And as you can see, our people have so many name changes that they're broken. See? They building that. See? I just want to show you that. And then that's an old building over there. Let me show you that old building. You can tell by the windows that it's old. But this building is old too, but they redid the building. I mean the windows. You can see the windows are done. See all these buildings? Wait. See all those buildings over there? It's a beautiful campus. And I think this is the bulk of employment here in Tuskegee. You know, as people get jobs here, work here, such a big campus. So this is the bulk of employment, this university. Just like with my grandmother, shout out to Cora Lee Cheney. She was born in Gainesville, Florida. As her family was Seminoles, Yamasees, Cherokee, running from being prisoners of war. So they went to Gainesville, Florida. And this is Lillian H. Harvey Hall. But my favorite part over there is John A. Kinney. I think I'm gonna go this way because it's faster. And I'm definitely getting my walk on. You gotta move it, move it, move it. So you see those buildings over there that I was showing you before? Those buildings are older buildings. You see those windows? You can tell by the windows. And then when you look at this building, this is an old building too, but they changed the windows. They upgraded the windows. Very interesting. Enjoy the tour. So if you always want to know what, I mean, and the places where the students live, oh my gosh, when I show you that real quick, oh my God, it's amazing. So beautiful. It's a beautiful campus. Shout out to Dr. Verrett Dental Center in Miami, Florida. Her son Jai is coming here August the 16th. Yes, he is, Jai. This is gonna be where you are. There's Basil O'Connor Hall, okay? And this is where we parked. This is our start location. I have to meet Monica over here at 1 o'clock because she had to meet with a professor with agriculture. You know, she's a scholar. She's been doing it. I'm a farmer. So if anything that I'm going to do and work with them, it's on farming and agriculture. And so is she. And we want to find out, see, there's some students right there. Look how they live. So nice, look at that. That's where the students live. So dope. So dope. That's where they live. Isn't that nice? But you're paying a fine penny for that to stay on campus. My daughter had got a full scholarship to Florida Memorial. And that's what I always suggest. You know, she had an academic scholarship, which makes a difference, a huge difference. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just zoom in down there so you guys could see where the students live, their housing. Really beautiful. It's down that street. See the housing? Let me zoom in a little more so you can see. That's the students' housing. See some students moving in now. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we're back to John A. Kinney Hall, and this is the archive, and this is the Tuskegee University Museum. I'm not gonna go in yet because I promised my BFF that we would do this together. We're gonna meet here at 1 o'clock. We're gonna do the museum, and we're going to do the archives. And the archives is in this building. My favorite right here is the Tuskegee Polio Recognition Project, dedicated August 4th, 2020. A special thanks to you, Tuskegee University archivist Dana Chandler, who has been committed to this project from the beginning and used his skills and talent to see the project become a reality. And these are all the major donors, friends of the Tuskegee Polio Recognition Projects, and Tuskegee. But this is my favorite right here. This is really beautiful. Tuskegee Institute Infantile Paralysis, people that's paralyzed, Center Memorial Statue. Okay, Tuskegee University. They dealt with a lot of polio because our people were getting polio. Tell me this isn't beautiful. So beautiful. And right here, where I'm gonna go, is the Tuskegee. It's a beautiful sister in here named Miss Cynthia. She gave us a lot of information, like a lot. And I'm gonna go in here. It opens at 10. It's open now, but I promised my BFF that I would stay. So this is the Legacy Museum at Tuskegee John A. Kinney Hall. They're open Monday to Friday, 10 to 4. See that? Okay. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm not gonna spoil it. And this is so beautiful. So beautiful. I mean, whoever did this, they did a fine job. So I'm gonna put myself in there and I'm gonna sit right here and I am with them. Look at me with them. So beautiful. Okay, guys, I have to go down this road. You know, I juiced this last night for my BFF because she drove from Virginia 12 hours to Fowler, Alabama. And once she got there, you know, she was exhausted, but she stopped in Atlanta and got us the best vegan food, collard greens, fried chicken, mac and cheese, but all vegan. So I have to go down this road here so that this is where the farms is, agriculture is down here. It's down that way. And it's a walk. So I'm gonna walk down there. I don't mind. Look at my juice that I made. Beets, carrots, celery, pineapple, watermelon, cilantro, okay? And lots of ginger. Yummy. And so this juice is hydrating. It's giving me lots of energy. And you know, I realize people don't like to sweat. They really don't. They do not like to sweat. They don't. And you know how good sweating is for you? So Let me just sit down a second. I'm gonna show you inside this building. It's very nice. So I'm gonna sit down for 1 second, put everything in my bag, because I'm about to walk down to the agriculture where they have the goats, they have the cows and everything. And I'm very interested in their farming program, farmers. And I'm gonna also get in that. They have the archives of farming, like in Eufaula, different parts of Alabama, like where our tribal posts large houses in Eufaula. It basically gonna give me the history of the original foods that was farmed there, you know? So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now I showed you that beautiful stuff, and now I'm gonna head down to the farm, to the agriculture. As you can see, this is a big, beautiful campus. Florida Memorial University is small. Like Florida University, I'm gonna show you. It's like about this right here. It's like this, just a little bit right here. But this place is huge. And the lady, Miss Cynthia, she gave us a lot of history. You know, she's an elder, she's retired, but I don't know, because some people, you don't know their age, especially brown-skinned people. You just don't. You really don't. And get off the street. This sister looking, you look so pretty. All right. Thank you, so do you. You have a wonderful day. Yeah, so it's really nice. I love coming to historical brown colleges because we ain't black, we brown. We're brown eyes, see? And this is the archives that we're gonna go to right here. This is the whole building of the archives. Let me just zoom into it so you could see it, just in case you ever come here. You know what to look for. These are where the archives are. And I think when I went in the building, okay, let me just come over here. Hold on, guys. This is connected to the museum, and this is the archives. Tuskegee National Center for Bioethics and Research and Health Aid. And, you know, this is that part of the building. And then they have upstairs is the archives, okay? And they even get Amazon pickup here for the students, child. Amazon, I see you replacing a lot of your workers with robots. Muy interesante. I think I can go on this side too. You can sit out here and chill. Student health, people saw, but I'm a board certified holistic practitioner. I studied 4 years online to become a master herbalist and a natural healer, plant-based and all that good stuff. I think it opens up this way. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. And upstairs is the archives, because I came on this building on the other side. And so you have this book right here, How to Go to College for Free. Y'all better get that. Let me show you it again. How to go to college for free. Let me go it again. How to go to college for free. Okay. So this building is for health, and then upstairs is the archives. So I'm not gonna go upstairs because I promised my BFF that we would do the museum and the archives. But I just want you to see this building, and so you can see what it says here. Security and Building Manager's Office, Student Health, and then second floor archives, museums, and of course the restrooms. Okay, here's a room open right here. Oh, look at those chairs, look at this. This is a Tuskegee classroom, okay? So you get to see what to look forward for. So thank me for having this tour, okay? HBCU. Save the dates. September 10th through the 12th. The 4th Annual Future of Work Academy Technology. Welcome to the future. This is great. This is so great. Yep, and they have elevators, of course, for a lot of disabled people and handicapped, so always has to be an elevator. So definitely I wanted to show you guys that. This is just one of the buildings. So you're here at Tuskegee University. It's so great. A lot of people aren't fortunate to go to college, but that book that I showed you, it shows you how. You can. My daughter got a full scholarship and got pregnant in the second year and still had her baby. Still had a baby. Still had a baby and still graduated. That's the most important thing. And of course they got junk food. Laugh out loud. More junk food. The Coke, you put it in that recycle. That's a bottle recycle. I'm a recycle goddess. I love to recycle. All right, so now I'm gonna walk down this long hill because I have to walk way down, as Miss Cynthia told me. I have to walk way down there, go all the way down. It's kind of a little bit far, and then I will walk into the agriculture department, which I'm really here for. I wonder if these is more housing here. Yeah, this looks like more housing for the students at these older buildings. It looks like, yeah, it is. Because, see it? And he's driving kind of wild. Boy, wow. And you can see the students are moving in. See them carrying stuff? Yeah, this is one of where they stay at. Yeah. Yeah. No animals allowed on campus, guys. No animals. See them? They're moving in. I remember my daughter was moving into her dorm at Florida Memorial, and I helped her. It was so great, because my daughter, I wasn't fortunate enough to go to a HBCU back then when I went to college. I didn't, but to see people too, and this is something I really want to talk about. At my daughter's school, there has been shootings. Florida Memorial, they had a shooting when my daughter was there. My cousin goes here. She was here on campus when they had a shooting, had some kind of party. I just want to say to our young people, please stop. Stop the violence. You on a college, you're supposed to be educated and everything. And I love your hair, sister.
Thank you.
You look so pretty. You have a great day. And so, yeah, this is called Benjamin Banneker Hall. And this is their rooms and stuff. And as you can see, they are all unpacking. Parents are here, excited, helping them move in. My daughter got that same refrigerator.
I got the same refrigerator too.
My daughter got it. They come in handy. Yeah. So this is where, and then there's Mary McLean Bethune Hall right here. Let me zoom in so you can see her name. Okay. And they're all moving in. And this is a new journey for them. They're going to be getting away from their parents, have their own freedom, doing things that you just can't imagine your children would do because they're free now from being underneath you. Okay? That's the, part of growing up, being an adult now. And this is that guy again that we read about, Mr. Rosenwald. I think his name was Julius. This is his, wait, let me show you. This is his, let me get in the shade right here for a second. Not that I'm throwing shade on you guys. Okay. This is his center right here. For all the cars, all the parents, everybody. This is packed. People waiting to get in. Let me show you. The Rosenwald Center. That was the Jewish guy that I showed you the picture of. Look at the line for the people coming in, bringing their children, bringing their refrigerators, bringing all the stuff that they need. I'm definitely seeing where the agriculture center is. It's down this way. I can basically look ahead and basically see. Okay, I'm back. That was Monica calling me. One of the professors is now going to give us a historical tour. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to have to end this live because he's going to give us a historical campus tour. But in the event you're seeking to have your child attend these Tuskegee, it's a great school. It's great people. All the students are moving in. They're excited. All the students are moving in. They're excited. And this part of it is the College of, this part of it is the College of Veterinary Medicine. And if you don't, at one time, I'm gonna tell you a story about veterinary medicine. Back in the days, before there was like medical doctors and stuff, and when they used to deal with us, they would hold up the kids backwards and stuff, and it was called veterinarian. This, and that's, you can go on YouTube and see it. They show you back in the days. Yeah. So I think I did a great job showing you as much as I can. I'm getting all my sun in. That powerful sun that gives you so much beautiful, beautiful, beautiful power and energy. It's healing. You're supposed to sweat. That's the best way to detox your body. A lot of people don't want to sweat. And as I say, don't sweat the small things. Don't sweat the small things, but sweat. Sweating is so good for you. You have to detox your body. You should not be in a refrigerator, AKA AC, okay? I keep my house just naturally cool. I don't do all that cool air. Honey, I like it warm. I'm a child of the sun. Pet this up, pet this up, pet this up. Child of the sun, children of the sun, you are number one. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and taking the journey with me through. See, they haven't moved into Russell Hall yet. They done moved into Banneker Hall. So let me show you. Russell Hall. This hall and that hall over there, they're not here yet. And I guess Kai will be here August the 16th. That's when he moves in. So he's probably moving in there. Or the other ones what I showed you was really fancy. Remember I showed you those? Very nice. So it's a beautiful school. It's a beautiful campus. And what Booker T. Washington did was greatness. Education is cool to a certain degree, as long as they're not promoting propaganda. And a lot of it in the colleges is propaganda. And a lot of things that you learn in college, you don't use. What do you use? Trigonometry, algebra, what have you? Y over 2, this, that. What job do you have to do that? Unless you major in a job that you have to have algebra skills. I'll put it that way. So as I get my walk on, she just called me, said, oh, where are you? And I told her I was still over here. Oh yeah, let me show you the housing again of them so you can see. See, they got like little terraces. So it depends on how much you're paying to get where you're staying, that part. I've been through my daughter with it, with the whole rooming and the roommates. I've been through the whole HBCU experience. journey. I want to shout out my daughter. I call her Wadi. That's my love of life, who graduated college with a full scholarship. And the sad part about it is that her father transitioned right in November 18, 2021, and she graduated June 6, 2022. He wasn't there for it, but he's there in spirit. Yeah, rest in power, Takuma. That's why her name is Takima. His family, his mother was from Mississippi, Choctaw. Oh, there she is. Look, there she is getting a ride. Look at her showing off. You see her showing off, brother? So I'm gonna get on my ride and my journey. You know, she's the queen. She's the queen. Love y'all. Nice meeting you, brother. Yeah, I'm just here.
Hop on.
Yeah, I didn't even get to the farm yet because I was here and I was checking out that, and then as I was getting ready to walk down to the farm,
You walking to the farm?
I was.
You know how far the farm is?
I'm from New York. I walk from Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan to the Bronx.
You said you walked from Brooklyn, Queens,
Manhattan, and I was just recently in Guatemala. I walked from Lake Atitlan to the Pueblo that I was staying. Them people said, "How do you do it?"
Man.
Indian don't crack. 62 years young. I'm a Walker, baby. My mother's maiden name is Walker.
Hold on, okay. Can you just rub my hands a little bit?
Yeah, I'm rub your hands.
Rub my hands a little bit. I need some of that energy.
Yes, you gotta have
some of that
it.
energy.
He gotta he want the energy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Good energy. What's your name?
Kwesi Daniels.
Oh, Mr. Daniels, you are beautiful.
So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the campus.
Right.
And so to our right, this is originally John Andrews Memorial Hospital.
Oh,
So
okay.
the building, the portion that's the lighter brown brick to our right, that's the original hospital portion.
Wow.
And then the portion to the left is what expanded. So John A. Kenney actually was a black doctor. He wound up being the administrator over the VA hospital, which at its time was the largest African-American VA hospital in the country and the only one African-Americans could go to in the Southeast. And this is where you'll see there's a statue out front
Right.
acknowledging the role that Tuskegee played in developing a cure for infantile paralysis
And polio. Because I have parents that had polio.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so I'm very familiar with polio.
We also have done work with the Helicell. So the door, if you keep walking up the stairs that are behind the statue, that takes you to the museum.
Yes.
Inside that, the first level there's some artwork in there, some done by students, some done by others. And then on the second level is an exhibit to polio, the Helicell, and it talks about the United States Public Health Service study of untreated syphilis in the African American male in Macon County, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
And so, if Miss Wilson, so take that name, Miss Wilson. You
Miss
see Miss
Wilson, yes.
And then she will be able to give you.
Oh, Cynthia?
Yes.
Cynthia, we met her this
okay.
morning.
You already know.
That lady gave us a historical. She had us. She's a wise woman.
Yes.
She brightened our day.
Logan and the van development.
Yes. She know her stuff,
Yes.
Miss Cynthia.
So that's also the National Center for Bioethics.
Okay.
In 1997, as a result of the syphilis study, the United States government.
Was the Tuskegee experiment? The
So
syphilis?
it has been called the Tuskegee experiment.
Right.
The problem is that the real Tuskegee experiment is what we know as the Tuskegee Airmen.
Okay.
So that is the actual title, Tuskegee experiment.
Okay.
Because it was an experimental project because they believe that African Americans or black.
Right, because I'm American Indian.
Yes.
He was here before all this.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And-
that's the government term calling us that.
Exactly.
The Africans don't agree with them, so that's another story.
And so the syphilis study is actually titled its actual title is United States Public Health Service Study of Untreated Syphilis in the African American Male
Wow.
in Macon County, Alabama.
But that was Macon County. Was it affiliated with Tuskegee University or Macon County?
So the Tuskegee, we had the only hospital here.
Oh, so everybody had to come here?
They came here, and so there was work associated with that study that was being done on campus.
Okay.
The reality is that it was not unknown to
Right.
the medical field that this is
Right.
work that was happening. The problem was that the study was looking at you to autopsy,
Oh.
and the men didn't know that it was a study to study the long-term
Long-term
effects
effects.
of untreated syphilis.
Mm.
And that's why we now have the Center for Bioethics Research, which is all about informed consent, that you know what it is that you're getting into, so that you're not making,
Yeah.
you're not participating in something.
Some that's going to be detrimental to your health.
Exactly.
Because those men didn't know. They didn't know that they were an experiment.
Exactly.
And when I tell people, I told a friend of mine in Florida, I said, we going to Tuskegee University. They said, don't take no shots.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing is
Yeah,
that now, because
It has a stigma. It has a stigma.
and Tuskegee, in that original title, there is no Tuskegee in that title.
Right, right. So
And-
why do they say the Tuskegee experiment
Because there was work that was being done here.
here?
And
Was it done here on this campus?
It was done in the community.
Okay.
But the data that was collected
Was here.
done here at this hospital.
Right, because this was the only hospital, correct?
Exactly.
Okay,
And
it makes a lot of sense.
We do a lot of work with the descendant families,
Okay,
and they're very, very explicit that you call a thing a thing.
yes.
So call to use the accurate name, because the person who did the work, who paid for it and was doing it, was United States Public Health Society.
Yes, yes.
Just like with the Healer Cell.
Exactly. So the building right there, Basil O'Connor,
Yes.
that is the School of Nursing. That Tuskegee's nursing program was the first in the state of Alabama. And our sacred grounds here are Dr. Washington, his family.
Oh, I've been all over that. When I left her from you, I walked all through here. I went, you know
How's it
me.
going, brother?
Hey, brother.
This is literally the who's who of Tuskegee and black folks.
Right.
Right
Colored.
here are his Dr. Washington's family, his wives. So he had 3 wives, not at the same time.
But he got married three
He got married
three different times.
And his children are here. You have the Logan family. The Logans were the treasurers for the university.
Yes.
And you have Cleve Abbott, who is one of the most decorated coaches in football, well, actually in college athletics history.
Right.
Folks like Alice Coachman, first African-American woman to earn a gold medal. I'm sorry,
Oh,
a medal
American.
in the Olympics.
First American woman.
She was, he was one of her coaches.
Wow.
Before Venus and Serena, there were a set of twins that were tennis stars. They were here at Tuskegee.
Wow, tennis, huh?
You see the name Work?
Yes, I saw work. I saw that work.
That's Monroe Work. He and his wife did a lot of work with lynching. So if you've been to the Peace and Justice Museum in Montgomery, and that lynching memorial is the 3D representation or 3D manifestation of the 2-dimensional work that Monroe Work collected.
Wow.
Tuskegee, up until that center was created, was the seminal source for the lynching records of
Wow.
African Americans between 1900 and about 1940.
So was it like they collecting the records and then out of these
That's a good question. I know he
What was her question?
if they were collecting the records and Ida B. Wells was publishing.
Oh.
That's our new president, President Mark Brown. Yes.
That man walking?
He just
Yes.
got he's like in the last couple of months.
Yes. Dr. Brown, how are you doing today?
Hey, Dr. Brown. All
Good,
right,
good.
and yourself? Good to see you.
So,
That's the president of
yes.
this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Have an amazing day, Doc.
Would you like a ride to the house?
That's right. If you, that's right. Walk it. That's right. Walk it. Put 20 more years on your life.
So I'm going to point a couple of things out. So Tuskegee, one of the things that's really powerful about our institution is that we built this campus, literally built the campus through the students and the curriculum.
Wow.
We made the bricks, they made the buildings, and the campus was designed by the first black architects in the country. So you have Robert R. Taylor, first African-American graduate of MIT, first professionally trained architect in the country. You have Walter T. Bailey, Wallace Rayfield. I mean, who's. So you follow me, I'm gonna.
Okay, we're going to follow
It's
you.
one thing to tell you this stuff.
Right, but to see it is
To
another.
see it, to show it, to touch it is something else.
Sure is. Oh my gosh, this is so historical. I'm so glad. Thanks so, Sister Monica. She's such a phenomenal woman.
So we tell folks that this is a very happy campus. Our buildings literally smile at you. They even blow kisses at you.
Ooh.
And the DNA of those who come before us are literally embedded in them.
Yes, they are.
So we say that they smile at you because these marks right here, these are all handmade bricks. And students made these bricks. And these marks right here are called smile marks. These come from putting the clay into the mold, and when you push it down, it would create this crease.
Oh, wow.
We say they blow kisses at you because this discoloration comes from bricks being laid up perpendicular
Right.
to one another, and where they were touching, that created this discoloration. So this is called a kiss mark.
Oh, wow.
And then we say that the DNA is literally embedded in the buildings because it is. We have fingerprints from the original students.
I got my kiss.
We have these are the fingerprints of the students that were here.
I just picked up all their DNA when I kissed this
Yes.
brick. Thank you, ancestors.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you don't have to take my word for it.
Yes.
You can see it for yourself. And this is what it means
I
to
look at this sign.
literally
Notice
pay it
no
forward.
firearms or weapons allowed on the property.
And this used to be a bookstore.
No,
Where
this
they
is
have
the
their event center.
It's a
This
restaurant?
is the conference. It's currently under renovation.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, look how beautiful. You see it. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This is just amazing. How you doing, brother?
Doing all right, man.
Good, and yourself?
A bookstore.
they had a small little gift shop. in there.
Yeah.
Are we all right?
Yes, we in, brother. You're giving us the best tour.
Been here 3 times. Ain't never know nothing about them things. Thank
No.
you.
Thank you so much.
So this is Dorothy Hall. The building right is the level right above here. These windows here. This is where Dr. Carver lived when he was here at Tuskegee in his latter years.
Oh.
And you do know. So what we'll do is we'll come back and I'll show you where Dr. Washington and Dr. Carver are buried as well.
Okay. Wow.
So
Dorothy Hall.
Tuskegee was historically organized by the girls and the boys' trades. So the boys did, so this was a trade school. Initially started as a teaching college, and then Dr. Washington incorporated the industrial trades,
Which is
modeling
great.
the work of Lewis Adams, who was the founder of the school. Dr. Washington was the founding principal, but Lewis Adams, when we talk about the power of the vote, if we want to understand the power of the vote, Tuskegee is a perfect example, because the person who was running for governor, for senator at the time, wanted to maintain the black vote or retain the black vote. He was afraid that black people were going to be going over to the Democratic Party, and so he asked Lewis Adams to help him secure the vote And Lewis Adams said, I will do that if you get us a school. And so you know who won that election.
Right, because he got the school.
We got the school. And we can see that it's still here. So I'm
It's
going to
still
show you
here.
the original, I'll show you where we got started so you can see how we've grown. This area here, this is the valley. I said that we made all the bricks. Well, this is where all the dirt came from to make the bricks.
Wow.
So you can tell how much dirt was extracted by looking at where the crest of the hill is here. And you follow it all the way around, all the way down there. That all of this would have been flat land. But it was dug out over time to create all these bricks that you see. And this entire campus, this is our historic, the historic part of the campus. All these buildings were designed by black architects, built by students. You have Carnegie Hall, designed by Robert R. Taylor, named after Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie gave the money and stated that this was one of the best buildings to bear his name in the world, one of the top 5.
Wow.
We have Whitehall here, designed by Walter T. Bailey, first African American graduate of the architecture program at University of Illinois. This entire campus, what you're looking at this is our campus avenue, and this quad and another one that I'll show you. This is all laid out by Mr. David Williston, who was the first African American landscape architect in the country. Yes. Old administration building. This is where so Tuskegee has 3 zip codes. It's named the Old Administration Building because this is where Booker T. Washington's office was. This is where the bank was. This is where the post office was. We got 3 zip codes, 36083, 86, and 88. The original was 83. Dr. Washington was going around raising money, and he'd come back home, and his mail was pretty light. Like, there's supposed to be some other stuff up in here. Well, they were stealing the money, and so he told them that petitioned the Postmaster General to give us another zip code, and that's what we got, 36086. And then when Tuskegee Institute created the Greenwood Village, you've heard of Tulsa, right?
Yes.
Well, the moniker Black Wall Street was actually given to it by Booker T. Washington.
Oh, wow.
At the time, he called it Negro Wall Street.
Because that's what we were.
That's what we were.
Negro, colored.
Yes. And when he
The names keep changing.
Was presenting, he was discussing a space called Greenwood Village, which was this all-black, first planned black community in the country that was happening, that Dr. Washington was building on the outskirts of Tuskegee Institute for faculty, staff, and alums, and anybody else interested in a good quality education and a place with good moral value. The men and women in the community, Tulsa heard about it and said they wanted to create one, went out immediately, bought some land, and they called theirs Greenwood. And that's where the Greenwood District of Tulsa is. This is the oldest building on campus. It was the former blacksmith shop. When I was a student, this was the band cottage, and it is currently the ROTC building for Department of the Navy.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Oldest building constructed by students.
Students,
Yes.
right.
Because we do have the building where the president stays is an old antebellum home that would have been built by us, but we were enslaved at that time.
Prisoners of war.
Yes, 100%.
Prisoners of war.
100%. So this wall right here was designed by Mr. Edward Price. He was the second landscape architect for the university and the first licensed landscape architect in the state of Alabama.
I like this wall.
This is called a serpentine wall. You'll find this all over UVA's campus. The significance of these walls, they go back into antiquity. These walls are freestanding walls that are 1 brick layer thick. And he built this to prove to his students that black students could do the same thing.
Yes.
The building on our right, Sage Hall, the building on our left, Thrasher Hall. Thrasher Hall is the first building that Robert I. Taylor designed and had constructed on campus, 1895, comes in 1893. Sage Hall is one of his last. And it was done with him and William Sidney Pittman. No, not Pittman. The architect that he did with, we'll come back to him. But they formed an architecture firm and actually wanted to be the first architecture firm formed by African Americans in this country. First partnership. The Burnt Place. This is where Tuskegee got started. Or sorry, rephrase. Tuskegee got started in down the road at a church, an AME church, Bethel AME. About 6 months later, Booker T. Washington purchased his 100 acres of land for $500. This was originally the Bowen Plantation.
Oh.
And it was one of the plantations that when the Union Army came through the South, they were burning all of the plantations. This is one of the plantations that got burned. Washington, the relationship between Tuskegee Institute and Hampton Institute is very strong. Dr. Washington borrowed $250 from Samuel Armstrong to purchase the land. The other $250 came from residents in the community, both black and white, to help him purchase the land.
Wow.
And they paid off that debt pretty quickly. I want to say within 6 months.
Whoa.
Rocket.
Armstrong was Booker's mentor. So
Yes.
I went to Armstrong High in Richmond.
Oh,
Yes.
It
wow.
was the oldest high school in the nation. One high school named after me.
Across the way, we have Logan Hall. This quad here, this was also designed by David Willis. Malcolm X has spoken in Logan Hall. Martin Luther King Jr. used to walk this avenue when he would come to campus and go to meet with the presidents inside the whole administration.
So talk about the reconstruction.
So this building here, there was some water leakage that they've been fixing and solving, and that's what you see happening with Tompkins Hall. And then on the other side, we have two residence halls: Olivia Davidson, which is named after Dr. Washington's second wife, and Lewis Adams Hall, which is named after our founder. And both of those are currently under renovation, scheduled to be completed in the next couple of weeks for students.
Yeah.
And then we have George Washington Carver Museum that's currently under renovation. And that building and the Oaks are owned by the Park Service. Tuskegee University is the only college campus in the country that's a National Historic Site and landmark. And so we have a Park Service office. You can actually take a tour of the Oaks. That was built in 1898 by students and faculty for the Washington family. And the Tuskegee Airmen Museum at Moulton Field, both of those you can tour while you're there. Under that tarp is a bust of Dr. George Washington Carver, done by Isaac Scott Hathaway, who was a sculptor. And he decided to do busts of African American heroes because everywhere he looked, he would see white people having busts, and he wouldn't see any of us. And so he decided to bust of us. The statue you're looking at, the Lifting the Veil of Ignorance monument, is dedicated to Dr. Washington and the work that he did around lifting the veil of ignorance, not from us, but from larger society's view of us. It demonstrates his educational philosophy of educating the head, the hand, and the heart, which was the philosophy he picked from Samuel Armstrong at Hampton Institute, and learning to do by doing, which was the philosophy he used to construct this campus. You see that the young man is sitting on an anvil and a plow, which demonstrates the education of the hand. There's a book in his hand, which demonstrates the education of the head, and the hand being outstretched demonstrates the education of the heart, which I interpret that hand being outstretched to mean two things. One, pride, meaning look at all that you've done. When you put pride into your work, this is what it looks like. And then two, that work that you do, you give out to the community. We don't do this work here for ourselves, we do it for the community at large. And that's how Tuskegee was created.
Wow.
And as we round out the tour, we'll round out by paying homage to the Washington County Department.
All right. I have a cousin from New York goes here, and my dentist, Dr. Hajar Barrett, her son Jai is coming here August the 16th.
Okay.
But my cousin, she's in Miami with her mother now because I thought she was here on campus. She says, no, she's in Miami with me because I was going to surprise her, but I got surprised.
So this is Dr. Washington's final resting place. When he was laid to rest here, this was the highest point on campus. And so they laid him here so that he could oversee the
campus
development of the campus.
Yes.
And then Dr. Carver is laid to rest
Over
here.
there.
And he's laid to rest with a seat because he used to love talking
Yes,
to his
I sat
students.
on that seat.
And this was
got
done so
my
that he
energy.
could continue to talk to his students.
And it's a picture of him right there. Somebody put his shirt there. And then over here, he has changed. People have coins.
Yes.
They've left coins there for him.
And if you go inside the chapel, this chapel was designed by Brian Welch and Paul Rudolph.
The chapel here?
Yes. If you go inside, let me-
This chapel is built very interesting. You see
Yes.
the way the bricks go out and make like an angle at the top there. That's very, very, I like that. I like how the windows are.
This was designed by two black architects because the belief was that a building designed with no right angles would never be struck by lightning.
Oh, so that's why they built it like this?
That's the story.
That's the story from the architect himself.
Now, I don't know how true it is, but
But
it's
it
still
makes a
here.
lot of sense.
Yes.
And it hasn't been struck by lightning.
Yes.
That part.
The monument above it, the tablet states that all religions are welcome.
Right.
The tablet was created by Christ. First, as I mentioned, first licensed landscape architect in the state of Alabama. He was a Tuskegee alum and a second landscape architect for the campus.
This is a beautiful building.
And he did the landscaping for the building.
He did a great job.
Yes.
He really did. He did an amazing job. Oh, we going in there. Let me get my bag. Oh, wait, he opening the door.
Look at a little coolness.
Oh, yes. Ooh, it's like a refrigerator in here. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. This is amazing.
Yes. So what happened is he went over to Egypt and his artwork transformed when he went over to the continent.
Egypt
So
is
on this
here.
wall are all of the past chaplains of the
Egypt is
chapel,
here.
ending
We're
with
not gonna
Dr.
tell them.
Gray. And this monument here is the male-female effigy that was donated to Tuskegee by the country of Madagascar. It symbolizes the balance between male and female energy that has always been part of our campus.
Wow.
We've been an educational campus since we were created, and that symbolizes that closeness.
Oh, this is
On
beautiful.
this wall are all our first wives in the family. Got building there.
I can tell you how we bring this. This is the chapel, guys. His narrative is annoying. He goes from black to African Americans and colored. Boy, Bob, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. This is the chapel. This is the church. Oh, look at that. And it's cold in here. I'm looking forward to going back outside in that sun. And this is the upstairs. Now, y'all can see I gave y'all the tour. And I was fortunate because my BFF went to meet that brother and he gave us a real tour and a lot of historical information. I just don't like his African American rhetoric. That gig is up. There's so much up. It's up. And I don't know why people keep saying that. It makes no sense. But, you know, you got to know who you are. Don't let nobody dictate, tell you who you are. Just know.
And you know, since y'all from New York, you all know about the Apollo. So,
Of course, I had a shop for 17 years across from the world famous Apollo Theater. Harlem-born girl, right here.
so you know, there's the stump at the Apollo.
Yes.
Well, this is our stump here at Tuskegee.
Yes, I love it.
So this
Yes.
is the brick that came from the chimney at Dr. Booker T. Washington's childhood home.
Oh, that's so freaking dope. That is dope. See? I love that.
I don't know, rubbing it will get you luck, but hey, it gets you connected.
Right.
The men here are all of our past chaplain, choir directors, ending with Dr. Wayne Barr, who's our current choir director.
Oh, okay. The church is beautiful. Who did the stained glass? Who did this?
I don't recall who the artist of this was, but these windows were behind the choir stand of our original chapel.
Oh.
Our original chapel, I'll show you that image when we go out.
Yeah, I saw that image.
It was designed by Robert R. Taylor. He considered it his masterpiece. He actually passed away in that chapel, so his spirit literally continues to
live
be
on.
here
Yes.
in Tuskegee's grounds.
Still
So although his body is not laid to rest in our sacred space,
Lord.
his spirit is still here.
Yes.
These are char marks from the original chapel, so from the fire. So portions of as much of it that could be salvaged was.
Wow.
And what
so
this speaks
beautiful.
about is the history of Tuskegee and our people. So our peoples, we went from enslavement
Prisoners of war. Prisoners of
through
war.
the toils of life. You can see that we needed one another to hold ourselves up, but we were infirm, we were hurt, we're trying to climb the ladder of the stairs of life. Then we have a gentleman here, his skin tone is not, is grayed out, he's last leg, the ripples of life are turned up.
Coming for to carry me home.
And intertwined throughout here are the 13 Negro spirituals that Dr. Washington enjoyed the most.
Oh, wow.
So then we get the men in the middle who are praying for a savior. They're under the arbor bush, praying that somebody will come to help change the reality of their experience. And in the middle is Dr. Washington or Jesus Christ. All depends on how you look at it.
Right.
I say Booker T. Washington, and then somebody said Howard sainted their folks, so I'm saying it's Saint Washington,
I'm saying it too.
given the impact that he had on our people. And so when Dr. Washington came, he brought education, and with education, we were able to change the lives of the men and women.
That's beautiful.
And you can see the young man here, he's no longer in poor health, and the waves of life are no longer up. He's ascending. We're ascending up the stairs, holding hands. We're not struggling.
Right.
And it symbolizes the role that Dr. Washington played, not
So
only in his
beautiful.
own life, but for all of us.
Wow. Now
So I'll
that-
give you a couple of minutes to walk around the sanctuary.
Okay.
Feel free to, there's a meditative space all the way in the back. And just feel free to take pictures. It's a beautiful space inside.
Oh, I've been in
Oh,
there.
you've been in it? Okay.
I already did mine. It's a little too cold for me. I did mine. Holy Spirit being. This is beautiful though. This is really beautiful. I think this is the best tour a person can get. You can get. This is beautiful. This is, you know, and our people were connected to religion because as prisoners of war, that's all they had. You know, they were taught that, you know, God had cursed them and put them into slavery. That's all bull crap. You know, it is. It's the rhetoric. But this is beautiful. Here's Monica, the historian, the storyteller. You know. And this is funny. Oh, somebody left a Gatorade in here. Poor girl, but this is what I want to show you guys right here. My aunt has one, the hymns, but it should just say this. Okay, they keep putting this on top of everything, but guess what? There's going to be a movement to erase it. Erasure is to come. Look. So beautiful. So beautiful. This place is amazing. So dope. This is the stage. I'm on stage, guys. I'm at the podium. I just want to say that I'm not African American. You heard me? Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, wow.
Principal still at play.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is amazing. He was an amazing architect. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Put this up, put this up.
So as you
Beautiful.
look throughout this building, very nondescript locations, places that nobody would think much of, they were able to bring lighting into that space and play with it in a way that gave value and purpose to these spaces that people would normally not even see.
Hey, y'all guys got the real tour. This was a great tour. This was beautiful. Our ancestors have gone through so much and we still persevere. Despite it all, despite with the million different reclassifications. Thank you, my brother.
Very well.
You know, it shows the
So if
beauty.
you want to look at the staircase, you can look here. There's a really beautiful shot. If you look straight up, you'll see the light. They are. They are. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Oh yeah, we going to the steps, girl. This is so amazing. Oh my God, girl. It just gets more and more amazing. Oh, we would have never had no tour like this if we just would have walked around. Thank you, gratitude, 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 gratitude. Ancestors, I thank you. I appreciate love. I appreciate love. Look at that. Look how dope that is, y'all. I'm just hoping that our people can learn from this and even get better at what this was, because this is totally amazing, and that our young people can get, yes.
I can't, you want to see good stuff around here, you know?
That's right.
All right. I'll show you stuff everybody has a chance to see.
Oh, he came up the stairs because I told my last name, my mother's maiden name is Walker. Walker. We walkers. Now I'm up at the top, y'all. Look. That's beautiful.
So,
Thank you, Lord.
the beauty of this space here is the ceiling. So it's a hyperbolic ceiling, and it goes low, high here and low there, and then it changes levels.
Yes.
It does. So what
look
it
at
allows is that you'll see how this is tapered. So when the orator is there and speaking, their sound projects
Right.
and it hits the taper, and then that projects it down
To the
to
people.
the people. And so not only is there an artistic expression with it, it also has a real acoustic function.
Wow. That is amazing. This is so amazing.
So we'll take the stairs all the way down, and just be careful when you're stepping, hold on to the rail. The steps were not designed for
Walking?
comfort
Oh.
and walking,
Okay.
and so be very, very careful.
Okay. Child, please.
But as I mentioned, here's this experience. There's a great shot from here down, but then coming from down and looking up. It's a beautiful shot. And you get these experiences with natural lighting inside these staircases that you normally wouldn't have. And it's easy as if you walk at an angle when you go down. Okay.
I love walking. Yes, I'm walking. So this has been so historical, the words are endless to say how amazing from the 1800s what we have done and what we continue to do. I'm only just disenchanted that they have given us these name changes and the people form through it and it goes through the university. I'm going to go hard for, I'm here at the right floor. This is where we were, right here. And then I'm going to go down those stairs so I could see. And so now I can look up and look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Wow. I still think that these stairs are amazing. Look at that. And
It's the easiest to take at an angle, not straight off.
so beautiful.
Very easy. So we're gonna
That's good exercise too, brother.
go straight down.
Huh?
We're gonna go straight down.
Oh, okay.
Since y'all want,
Yes.
you want to see all the good stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Twisting my arm.
I did twist his arm. It's a little hurt. That's why he's holding on. I twist him, y'all. Look at this. It's the restrooms right there. Now I look up again. Look at that. That is so dope.
So there's one shot here.
That's right. See that? It's beautiful. Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even expect to see this.
Well, you haven't seen it yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, hold up. This is too beautiful.
I figured you would appreciate it.
Very much. You know he's the best, that brother like no other.
That's why I told you, you gotta go to Tuskegee.
Yes. That's the best thing. Oh, look at this. This is so awesome. I'm telling you. This made my day.
This is straight by Mr. Edward Price as well.
Oh,
And
what?
it is, it speaks to our journey to Tuskegee.
Yes.
And the idea that all points lead to Tuskegee.
Yeah.
So we go from, we have creation. God said, let there be light.
There was
Then we
life.
go through Africa, and then we arrive at Tuskegee. And then we have the middle passage, and we arrive at Tuskegee. Either way, it didn't matter, you arrived at Tuskegee.
Look at that. Mound builders. Oh, what's that sound?
Somebody went to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna go out this way,
Okay.
circle back around.
I tell you, they keep it frosted in there.
Yes, they do.
Oh, Lord. I felt like I was in an icebox. I'm like, dang, it's cold.
So these stairs are a lot easier to navigate.
Yeah, but those stairs was easy. You just had to walk down on the
You
edge.
know, my mom was a size 10. She was a top 6 coming down the
Then there's also the warning in advance,
street.
because
Yeah.
you step on it and realize they're not the regular type of stairs you're walking on.
And it didn't even feel like that. They just felt, because I'm always walking up and down, up and down.
And how many years young did you say?
62. She's 2 days older than me. We 2 days apart. Look, we almost twins. I know her since kindergarten.
I love it.
Yes.
And she live in Alabama and I live in Eufaula, but I spent a lot of time in Miami and New York. Now this was a great tour.
Yeah, wasn't it?
It was an amazing tour. I mean, he's an amazing
Wow.
curator.
He's amazing.
Much gratitude to this brother. I see all the students going to their dorms. My daughter went to Florida Memorial, so it just reminds me, and she graduated last year
Okay.
as summa cum laude in chemistry.
Oh, man.
And she got pregnant in 2020, and that's when the schools closed down, so she went online. Then she had to go back in for all the chemistry stuff, but she graduated. My grandson was 2 at the graduation.
Hey, that's tough.
Yeah, she
That's
did it.
tough.
And she wants to be a dentist,
Okay.
so she has to move on. You know, the son father, of course, is gone. But she still can make it without him. Life goes on. You still can make it.
And you said you got down, so you were going to the farm.
Yeah, I was going to the
So
farm.
I will show you the route that gets you there. We'll see if they finished construction.
Right.
These buildings that we were just talking about that were built in 1820.
Oh yeah, you could tell that building's antique over there.
So these were the first buildings that
Administrative
labor was
hall.
outsourced
Uh-huh.
after Dr. Washington initiated that building and educational philosophy.
Oh wow.
Is there, I'm sure there's interest to reclaim that.
100%. 100%. A lot of it is really now tied to how do we properly do that and be able to demonstrate that it's embedded in the curriculum. Because we're offering bachelor's degrees.
And
we
what
have to
and
find
what
ways-
curriculum?
All curriculums.
Oh, okay.
So we've been
So
doing
y'all
it-
have like for us indigenous people like myself, that's Cherokee, Mohawk, Yamasee, indigenous to here.
do we have them?
Like the brown skin American Indian culture here.
It is
Studies. Not yet, but
it's not visible.
right. Okay. Right.
Those who know of their
Heritage, and culture.
The Creek Nation.
Yeah, I'm Creek.
This
Creek.
is this Tuskegee was the heart of the Creek Nation. Osceola was born.
Yes, I see.
Right down the right like 10 minutes away from here.
That's right.
This airplane here was flown by General Chaffee James.
I appreciate it.
General Chaffee James is the first 3-star general in the United States Air Force. African American 3-star general. And it was flown here after it was decommissioned by the descendant of Lewis Adams. To our right, that past the bridge, that's our School of Engineering. This here, we'll see when we come back. This is our School of Agriculture.
Oh, this is the
Campbell
building
Hall.
right
She was
here.
talking about Campbell Hall.
Yes. That's where I gotta go because I'm into farming.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want
So
to see
then-
what curriculums they have
You would go into Henderson Hall.
right there.
Yes. And then we also have our extension office that is on Franklin Road. That's where we connect with the farmers in the county. Well, throughout the state.
So for the history of that, any sages around still to talk to?
They're all over.
Yeah.
I mean, I just met a brother who took me out to one of our properties. They call it, I forget the full name, but it's basically a forested area. That was amazing. I didn't expect to have as much fun as I was out there. I was happy while I was out there. This is Millbank Hall. This is where Dr. Carver did a lot of his work.
Where are the harvest artworks and papers and the exhibit? Where is that located?
That's through the Park Service. They have all of this stuff.
Put it somewhere after the building is not done.
Yes.
I see you getting that good exercise.
How's it going?
All right.
You want to ride?
No, I'm going for the farm. That's it.
Oh, you can get over there?
Yeah.
Or are you climbing around it?
I'm sorry.
That's right.
All right.
Walking puts 20 more years on your life. So go ahead. Walk on. Walk on.
There's a sinkhole. So if you take this road and you keep walking, you'll hit the farm.
Oh.
Or we can drive through that, past the lot, the museum, drive that way and get yours.
Well, no, that main road is the only one that'll get you when you're on campus.
Oh, I see.
Off campus, there's a Franklin Road. You can take that out. And you just make 2 rights when you come off campus. 1 right when you go off, the next right after that. And then you'll see, you'll ride Franklin Road, and then you'll see the farm.
Where they keep the apples.
Yes. So that road, you'll see the goats. And then once you get on the farm, you'll see the cows.
My daughter was studying veterinary science when she was here, so I remember
Okay.
being over there. She was like, horses and stuff. That wasn't something. I know they used
I'm
to
not
breed
seeing
horses,
them there,
not there.
but our school of veterinary medicine, which we'll go to. See that.
Oh, this is it, Campbell Hall. This is for the agriculture, right?
He said
All of
that's
this
the
is
building.
agriculture.
Oh,
We're gonna
wow.
go to that building, he said, where the
Yes.
offices are.
Yeah. The Campbell Hall is under renovation.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, next question. Where we get lunch now?
I can take you downtown. It's Thursday. It's perfect. Dallas Thursdays.
Oh, wow.
Thursday.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So our School of Veterinary Medicine is back over in that direction, and our School of Engineering is here.
Oh,
This building and then the extension. So we have mechanical, electrical, chemical, computer, and aerospace engineering that are between these two buildings.
I just, until last week, worked for engineering of engineering.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow, this is a beautiful building. I like how that crossover, where you walk across right there. That's dope.
Where our band is located. This is our children's house. So this was the nursery. Then the students would come to Chambliss to be educated, and then they would then go to the high school,
Oh,
which is
wow.
right around the corner, and then they would matriculate to Tuskegee.
Oh, now that was super amazing.
And
Wow.
the Greenwood community, you see where the gate is here?
Yes.
Everything outside of that is the Greenwood community.
Oh, over there.
And so Washington really sold it. I mean, this was a really literally self-sustaining environment because the teachers on campus would then be teaching in the children's house
Oh, wow.
and the high school. And then you'd come and you'd see the same teacher when you came to college.
Yeah, family. Which, like you said before, was how we sustained.
Yes. This is where some of the Tuskegee Airmen lived. They were here on campus. And then it's turned into our Job Corps location.
You have a job for?
We used to.
Okay.
The building, so this is building E. On the other side of it is building D. Building D is where the airmen mechanics were trained to be able to work on the
Planes. Oh, this is so amazing. We getting a
So
real
where's your car?
That's where you're up by the museum.
Oh, you're at the museum. Okay. So we're going there.
This is historic.
And then we have a couple of murals here that speak to. Well, I'll drive you there, and then I'll show you where you can see each. So you have the Robert R. Taylor stamp, Chief Anderson stamp, George Washington Carver stamp, two of them, and the Booker T. Washington stamp, which was the first stamp where an African American is featured.
And you know who started National Negro Health Week? Who taught me that? Dr. Daniels.
Yep.
Who did?
Booker T. Washington.
My daughter was amazing too. She's a health nutritionist.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And then you can see the coins on the bottom last one. So Dr. Washington was the first African American on a coin, and Isaac Scott Hathaway did the initial mold for it. And then the second coin that came out was of Dr. Washington and Dr. Carver. So number 1 and 2 first.
This looks good.
Yes.
Who is Miss Margaret?
She was Dr. Washington's third.
Oh, exactly.
How y'all doing today? Good, good. So you've now officially had a full tour.
A real tour.
It's phenomenal.
Admissions and financial aid are in that building.
This one.
Mission and financial aid in that building.
Yeah, we, we can't take it on.
I've been here 27 years, and I still learn every single day.
Yeah.
27 years, brother.
I left to go to graduate school.
Right.
Came back. Then when I went back home from Jersey originally.
Oh, Jersey,
So,
New
I went back
Jersey.
home.
Tri-state area, brother.
Yep. So I was between New York, Philly, and Jersey for about 7.
Yeah, my son has property in Philly.
It is.
for the fantastic host uplifting, elevating, inspiring, full of life.
It is my pleasure.
Yes, you did that thing.
I mean, you know, I feel when anybody gets to be blessed, and you've been able to be blessed 3 times here, so
Yes.
be blessed. It's my duty to share that which I've learned because it's not mine to hold on to.
I'll share this with a bunch of people. Matter of fact, I'm working on I'm working on a program to inspire teachers in Virginia based on Louis Farder's such.
Yes.
And it's been, I used to be a teacher in high school. Actually, I used to substitute all the way up, and then I taught full time for 5 years. Yeah. And it's been so difficult. And it's been difficult trying to get a hold with the students. I said, well, you know, the way to get a hold of students is teachers. So I'm going to focus on my efforts on informing the teachers and focusing, getting them to buy into the deal and
Well,
advocacy Washington.
I'll tell you, I'm finding when I go to career fairs and pull out drones, pull out virtual reality, augmented reality, and hands-on stuff. I had kids get excited just to learn how to cut some glass.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it is.
You can do that.
Yeah.
They're like, wow. Who's the architect in Virginia I can call to do that?
I mean, you call
Glass
it.
cutter.
I mean, it's not. I mean, just taking a regular piece of regular glass
Yes, yeah.
and then cut it
Yeah.
and just cut it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, but the kids like
They like oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they need. That's what
and they walk away with this piece of glass like.
I just cut this.
So this glass that before they would have thrown it on the ground and ain't nothing.
Right, but now it
Now
becomes
it's
a
something.
value.
You know what? I'm gonna show you one more thing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right? So follow me with your car back over,
Okay, cool.
Okay.
and then I'll show you where we get some food.
Thank you, my good
Yes.
That
brother.
is my pleasure.
Oh, wait
You
minute,
met
I
a
wanna
real Indian
get a group
sister.
shot.
Ooh,
Yeah, hold
Creek Nation. Ooh. Yamasee. Cherokee, Mohawk, Mohican, Choctaw,
You
and
in there?
Blackfoot.
Make sure you get. Yeah, you looking good. All
So
right.
I'll tell you my lineage when we go to eat.
Okay, yes. He gonna tell us his lineage. I know you got American Indian because you already done gave up his crew.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he do. Yep. So shut up with all the African American stuff. That was great, Monica. Monica, that was so beautiful.
So awesome.
That was so awesome.
Such a blessing.
That's my sister right there.
Such a blessing.
Not a blessing, such a gift.
Abundant
Such great value, opportunity, prosperity, and abundance. 'Cause blessed means to be consecrated. You're not doing a
That's all
spell
that-
casting
all
words today. I'll take stress over blessing. He is so sweet. I love his spirit. He reminds me of my son's manager of Jones. They have that same spirit. Yeah, this was just really great. And I'm just glad that, I got people to see my journey because I did all this by myself. And then y'all came along and then he broke it down. He broke it down. He really did. He took it to levels where just was amazing. We would have known.
Abundant gifts, girl.
Yes,
Richness.
abundant gifts. These are the people from India. This was great. And as you can see, that's what he said. I'm going to tell you about my heritage. I said, I already know. It's American Indian. I already knew that. But you got to promote the African American narrative for the college, the curriculum. That's how they doing it. I ain't know. My ancestors always here.
Actually, I'll connect some dots.
Always here.
Where y'all coming from?
So we are coming from Spanish Fort,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Where they coming from?
Spanish Fort.
and this guy is coming from Chicago.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Where about Chicago?
I'm in Purdue University.
Oh, okay.
Study in Purdue University.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I have
went to,
family in Chicago.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah,
the
it's
University
cold
of
in the
Illinois.
winter.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It'll change your.
Hello, Mom.
It'll change your
How are you? You look pretty. You're welcome.
So yeah, so along here are Dr. Washington's family, and then along that side there are the trustees of the Logans, who were the treasurers for the university. Mr. Dawson, he was one of the choir directors. He came to Tuskegee at 14 and became a very accomplished musician. Wrote
Dad's
I
birthday.
forget what the arrangement is, but it's very famous. Directly in front of me, going to the back, we have Mr. Cleve Abbott. Mr. Abbott he's one of the most accomplished African American coaches.
Chief Eagle Eyes born December
So he
16th.
coached championship football teams, Olympic.
Honors to 14th of April. My dad is
Venus
September
and Serena
20th.
Williams.
Yeah,
And my
yeah,
grandson is the 21st.
Before Venus and Serena Williams, there were a set of twins that went to Tuskegee and coached them. They were part of the Black Tennis Professional Association. They weren't part of the larger one, but they were something. And,
Wow.
And then we have presidents. So when you see Peyton, so for Peyton,
Look at this.
like those are some past presidents.
Born on Christmas Day. Died 2 days before his birthday. Rest in power. It's made like a tree trunk stump. You see how this made like a tree stump? That's beautiful. Yeah, they get paid to tell that lie, that African American. Them people from India know we the original. They know, the whole world knows. And I tell y'all that all the time. The whole world knows who we are. They see me, they know. They get a little fidgety when they see me. Because they know. It's a beautiful campus. Really is. I'd never been on this campus. I'd never been on this campus. This is my first time. I'm really honored to be here because the ancestors know. They know. And you see under here where they got him at right here, Sister Ia Monica. I done hugged the trees. I done kissed them. That tree, the people who's looking. Look at this. See the money? And I found a penny in the street. Look at this tree. See this tree? Hug a tree. It's a tree. Tell a tree you love them because we're connected to the trees. That's who we are. Look at my sister over there doing her stuff, getting it all. These trees know who we are. Every time I hug these trees, every time I get in the middle of these trees, every time they engulf me, we're one. We are one. Shout out to Maze, Frankie Beverly. We are one. Just like I kissed those bricks was like so amazing. So amazing. Like, that was the best historical part of the whole tour. Was those bricks, right, Monica? Yeah, wasn't them bricks all that?
Do it again.
Yeah, go up so you could get him in the back.
That's over here.
That was beautiful. Those bricks was amazing.
Yes, I told you about the bricks, girl.
You did, but for him to
That's what
show
you
us
had
the
to see
fingerprints and
my God.
that was, I had to kiss them bricks. Honey, I'm on record kissing the bricks. And look, there she did. She kissed the stone. Oh, Booker T. Washington. That's right. Booker T. Booker T. Much abundance and prosperity. We have had an amazing day. Shout out to Dan Calloway, who's always doing his videos on We Were Always Here. Shout out to Kuramia, showing that the Negro is the American Indian. And you know, I asked that brother, what's his name? You said that brother name?
Daniels, Dr. Daniels.
Yeah, Dr. Daniels. Yeah, what's his first name? Kwesi?
K-W-E.
Yeah, Kwesi. I like him. He said something very important, and I love what he said. And I asked, I said, well, do y'all have any curriculum for the indigenous copper-colored American Indians that were originally here? He said, it's not talked about as much, but they're here. They're all here. He said, we're all here, because he's American Indian. Because after I got out the car, he started telling you, oh, when we have lunch, I'm going to tell you my heritage. Of course, we're all American Indian. This whole African rhetoric is just propaganda, but it's going to change. Everything's going to change. And like he said, Osceola, who's American Indian, who looks like me, was from here. And he was on these lands, and the Creek people. So, yeah, Booker T. Washington was original American Indian. This whole African American stuff, it'll pass, just like Negro, colored, black, now African American. All that's going to change because the ancestors have risen, they are woke, and they are rising, and they're going to make change that you never believed before. So I'm taking up so much of your time here at Tuskegee University. I want to shout out my cousin from New York, Severia's beautiful daughter, and Jai that's going to be attending here. And this is Booker T. Washington. I'm right here on his, taking in this great energy. And I want to shout out Dr. Hajar Verrett at Verrett Dental Center in Miami, Florida. I will be in Miami Tuesday. You will be coming 10 days later here on the 16th. Unfortunately, I will be back in Miami. But I just want to say your son is coming to an amazing, amazing campus, an amazing school, and all the best to you, Jai. All the best. This is a great school. It's a great place. And I'm going to be attending here myself for farming, art, agriculture. That's what I do. And I love you guys. And if it wasn't for this sister right here, it made it possible.
Greetings, people.
Yes, we wouldn't have had this experience.
And if it wasn't for this sister being here.
That's right.
with the
That's right. Drove 12 hours from Virginia. And
for
this
the
is the
people.
That's
We are
right.
here for the
People. And she is a filmmaker, and we're going to tell some great
We're gonna
stories
tell some great stories.
because she's found a lot of mounds.
Oh my goodness.
And she knows we was always here.
We're
We're going to take, that's
their
right.
pilgrimages continue
That's
here
right.
in Alabama,
And
in
Virginia, and Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana. That this territories that we
reclamation included.
Yes, right.
All of it.
Australia,
This planet.
East
India,
Asia,
all of it.
Indonesia,
That's right. We
are the world.
one, the whole
Oh, world. We the world. They just want to separate us over here, over there, over there.
That's
We are
That's right.
one.
We are one.
Maze, Frankie Beverly, we are one. We are one. And if we know that and don't let people divide us, and at the same time, they are oppressing all of us. Whether you're from Africa, whether you're from America, whether you're from India, whether you're from Pakistan, whether you're from Europe, whether you're from anywhere in the world, Central America, South America, North America, Asia, Europe, you know, Asia, Europe, America, and my favorite place, Australia. Aboriginals there. Shout out to my peoples in Peru. I'm coming to document my ancient people in Peru, Honduras. You know, that's South America, Peru. You know, they trying to wipe out all the dark skin, copper colored people. But we're here to tell our stories. We are here, and guess what? We ain't going nowhere. Okay? But like I had kept saying to him, he kept saying slavery, and guess what I kept saying? Prisoners of war. It has been a great day. The weather's been so good. It's just so beautiful, and I'm glad to be an original American. My ancestors was here from day one. Shout out to all the Yamasees, Cherokees, Mohawk, Mohegans, Chickasaw, Choctaws, Blackfoot, Yamasee, my Indian tribe right here in the Americas, original Americans, my ancestors. I just want to thank y'all every day because the world knows who we are. The world knows. The world knows who we are. So keep doing great things, my people. And I hope you found this live very educational and uplifting and enlightening because we have opened the doors. We've showed you everything. Oh yeah, I gotta zoom in on the basketball court. I'm playing. Yeah, oh, look at this tree. Let me hug this tree right here. This tree is crying out to me. Some of the trees cry out to me. Say, you hugged her and him, but you didn't hug me. Okay, this tree gets a hug. Hug a tree, tell a tree you love them. One with nature. So that's a basketball court right there. See it? So Jai's gonna have a great time here. Probably get him a cute old girlfriend. It's gonna change his life. He's gonna be free from being under his parents' rule. He's gonna be under the college experience, going away. It's not really far from his parents to drive from Miami here. It's gonna be an enlightening and amazing, wonderful, wonderful. And as you can see, all cultures of people are here. They're coming towards me because they know who I am. Watch this. Yes, it has been amazing. How are you, sir?
Would you like to have a photograph with my wife?
Oh, she's so beautiful. How could I say no? She's just so amazing. Yes, we would love to.
Put this, you want to put that up?
Yes, beautiful. And can Monica let him take a picture? She's gonna take for her, okay? Oh, the younger one, he knows him, Mr. Chicago, Chi-Town.
So I just sent you an email with my information and stay in contact.
Thank you so much. Huh?
We are from India.
We know, I could tell. I'm from originally here, America. I'm American Indian. Yeah, I'm American Indian, so we're similar. Namaste. Thank you so much, beautiful. You guys have a safe travel, okay? Yes, you do the same. You see how they want to take pictures with us because they know. They freaking know. They took pictures with us. Yes. Yeah. That's Kamala Harris, people. I didn't even mention her because she ain't worth my conversation. I wish I would say to them, oh, you are like Kamala Harris' mother. No. No, not doing it. Not. Too much going on. Y'all gave a whole bunch of millions of dollars to that woman, a stranger, when y'all don't even give it to your own sisters that are struggling, single parents that are getting evicted from their house because of the economy. And you guys, gave all that money to a stranger that when the election is over, she's gonna keep it. But when everything is over, your same people that's struggling gonna continue to struggle. So if y'all can raise $1 million for her, y'all can raise millions for yourself. I'll just show you. It's about the electoral. Yes, it's about the electoral vote, not your vote. That doesn't make the presidency. Your vote doesn't count. It's like a census. Basically, you're taking a census. So we about to go get our eat on. This is the place where we gonna eat at? You said we gonna park it here? Right, yeah, you were there. Okay. It's a great experience. What is the odds when we come back to the ground? Baby, people from India, which was called India. See, I know the history of India, which was called India. See, I know the history, and I know who is now the foreign institution, China, India, and Europe. That's why they're not holding election, because they are under. If you don't do your history and your research, you follow this fake narrative, then that's what's just gonna happen. We like a tree without roots. That's why I hug the tree, kiss the tree, and tell the tree I love the tree. So we're gonna go to this amazing place that Brother Dr. Daniels, with his delight to himself, is gonna take us. So you gonna park here? Right, so don't worry, you can go back over there and ask him. Yeah, you can say, Dr. Daniels. Now repeat that again. He's a great individual. I love everybody.
Yeah.
I'm never racist
That's what I
towards
said.
anybody. I mean, they coming with them U-Hauls, child. They coming with them U-Hauls. The babies. Okay. Hold on. You want us to park with him? You say you can park right here. Do you need an Uber? You need a ride, sir?
Just put your asses on real quick.
Okay. He's just so amazing. I knew it was some Jersey, tri-state area blood up in there. No, he said you can put your hands on. What guy? Oh, to swing around. You see how kind she is? That's the Yamasee. Kind and gentle people. The Yamasees. Kind and gentle. Like my gentle glasses. It's just been wonderful. You got your keys? Yes, ma'am. Some people for India know who we are. They say, oh, can we take a picture? Yes, American Indian right here. We Indian too, boo. Oh, this place is nice. Oh my God, this is the architect. Oh, wow. Look at this, y'all. Oh, and they renovating this too?
We renovated this in 08.
Oh, that's nice. This is beautiful. So if you're interested,
We're going to go this here, since you discussed teaching and
Yes.
with students. We'll show you some stuff.
this is the Robert E. Let me see if it turns around again. Hey, my cuz, I love you more. I love you more. You better kiss that baby for me. I'm trying to get it to turn around, but it's not turning around. Okay, that's YouTube and they mess. But the Robert R. Loyal School of Architects, so I'll do it this way. I'll do it like that. The Robert R. Taylor School of Architect and Construction. Okay? Yeah, Mike, you always catch me. I've been on here for a minute, and it's very historical. When I tell you historical, and you know he knows I love to walk. He said, we're going to take the stairs. He said, we're going to
Anybody else that say, you know, we got an elevator?
No, honey, I walk in like that's okay. Walking like that's okay. Walking like that's okay.
Not at all. Goes with them, be like, slow down. I said, I am still going slow.
That's right. You ain't seen me go fast.
Y'all walking with no purpose in your life.
That's right, honey. We've got a purpose, baby. Look how beautiful this is, y'all.
Okay. So these are projects that our students did for a number of different competitions. This was for the National Organization of Minority Architects design competition, and this was in Nashville.
Oh, wow.
This one here was in Portland. That one was LA.
Lived in LA. Shout out to LA Compton.
But then you'll know Leimert Park.
Leimert, I had a shop in Leimert Park.
Okay.
I had a shop in Leimert. Shout out to Leimert Park. All my happy to be nappy people in Leimert Park.
So this was a design our students did for Leimert Park.
Oh wow! Look at this.
Transform.
Shout out to y'all is the way. This is your hood, baby. Yo.
And,
Beautiful
and these are
Leimert
some
Park.
first year
And this is, yeah, they just recently did all this for Leimert. Honey, I know Leimert Park, honey. I live right around there.
So these are some projects. We have a project our students make a dream house for a client, and so these were two dream house designs.
Oh, that's a beautiful dream house. I like this one. That's beautiful. I love your compassion, your energy. You're just amazing.
I mean, when you hear, how can you be anything less?
I don't know. Some people don't feel like how you feel. You in the zone. You there. You love what you do.
They ain't tapped us yet.
No, right.
They ain't got that good energy.
No, they don't. They don't. Good energy.
So these are a couple of design projects by one of our
energy.
most recent graduates, Mr. Chance Hupp. And so these were his designs. One was for an alternative, a new means of air transportation. This is for the design of a home. And this one is for the Chieftainess station.
Oh, wow.
Was the train station that used to bring you into Tuskegee.
Oh, look at that. Now, did y'all hear that?
So are they going to revive that maybe as an interest to?
We do the projects and then we expose the community to what's possible.
Okay.
This guy look like my father right here. Go ahead. Look at that.
And the reason I brought you here also was since you were talking about kids. So this is a project that we've done a number of times already, and with the creation of furniture out of found material.
I'm going to found material.
Found material.
Yes,
So
yes.
what we do is, and feel free to sit in it. It's
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at this.
Sit in that chair, Monica. Sit there.
I'll check it out because I'm playing with cardboard right now.
Oh, that's a cardboard chair. Oh, my gosh, guys.
It's a simpler version. I ain't telling you no story. I can give you pictures.
This is a cardboard chair.
This is fantastic. And this is made out of
Did y'all see that? A cardboard chair?
Wine cook and shipping pallets.
Another cardboard chair.
That cardboard chair is about 15 years old.
Wow.
And this one.
And this is a wine cork chair with wood.
It actually is just good old fashioned white Elmer's wood.
That's what I'm using. It's powerful.
Yeah. Yes.
My dad used it.
And this is me sitting in the cork chair.
Oh my God. So this is it.
Our people are incredible. They are incredible, amazing. Look at that chair. Now I'm gonna stop throwing out boxes, okay? Look at that.
So when we talk about youth.
Y'all see that? Okay, our people are amazing. Amazing.
The charge for our students was that you need to go into the community, find places where people would dump material.
Right,
And and you had to let us know where it was.
right.
And so now we have basically a depot where we can get certain materials.
Oh,
So
wow.
this person found cardboard.
Look at that.
Cardboard. This one.
That
was
chair is so
$10.
dope. You see that chair, y'all?
He was going into a winery, a wine bar to get boxes, and they said, no, we don't have the boxes, but we got a lot of cork. And so he made it out of wine, cork, and plastic bags. So he twined, it's plastic bags that are holding it together.
Plastic bags.
Well, tape could be used. And then this is what.
Look at that.
This is the plastic.
This is the plastic bag.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then
Y'all see that? Do you see that? That is so dope. The mind is so creative and amazing and innovative. I just love it.
so
I tell you.
I figured you would appreciate that.
No, we really appreciate that. But this is my favorite right here with the railroad right here. And of course, you know, Chihuahua is the indigenous, a toxin, aboriginal name right there. Yeah, it's been amazing. I've been on here for a minute because
Actually, I need to make sure that they have it as well, so they're not lost the time.
so Tuskegee, when you think about Tuskegee, think about greatness. Think about what people have been doing from the 1800s. So when you come to Tuskegee, you know, and look, this is Lamert Park, guys. Look, this is my hood. Lamert Park, honey. LA. Lamert Park Collective. Wow, who would think? And these are American Indian symbols. These in Dinkra. I did my research on that. But this was my hood. 43rd Street in Degnan. There it is, Degnan Boulevard. There it is right there. Degnan Boulevard, right there. Degnan. I was in Degnan. This was my hood, honey. Yeah, Degnan right there. Oh, get me right here, honey. Lamert Park.
Yes.
And get this part where it say Lamert Park Collective.
I know. He's on the other side.
Yeah, stand right here.
Like on this, right in between them.
Oh, okay.
Close to one of that brown stuff.
Oh, okay. She's good.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yeah, Lamert Park, baby. Shout out to Lamert Park. Shout out to her and her beautiful grands. Yes. This was very historical. I'm so glad that I went live here today, and I'm so happy. And I just want to thank y'all for, you know, being a part of this great journey. And Dr. Daniels, he did that thing. Oh, he did it.
You know, but when he said he was sales, he's talking about her. You know, right?
Oh, this lady right here?
Yeah, this is the healer cells.
Oh, yeah, that's the lady that, right.
Yeah,
Henrietta Lacks,
her
yes.
research was here.
Oh, see, look at that, y'all. It was right here.
Yes, and we go, research was here. So when we go to the Legacy Museum, that's where he was saying to get that information on the research they did here as well.
And y'all know the story about Henrietta Lacks, how they took her blood and they mixed it and they poisoned the world, basically. So much. Is it? Yeah.
I just wanted to treat him like,
I seen it.
just before we get ready to go back go research. I forgot. Our appointment is at 45 minutes.
Right. Are we doing it, y'all? Take a picture with me here. Not a picture, but just Tuskegee. Looking like my chillin'. Looking like my chillin'. This is just beautiful. Dr. Daniels, he's the bomb. Wait, did we come in this way, sis?
You coming back?
No, we came in this way, right?
And then it's the front door. No, is that front door?
I don't know. I'm trying. Yeah, cause no, we went this way because cause I remember this. Yeah, we came this way. I'm from New York. Oh, it smells so clean in here. Yeah, this has been a great, great journey. We're gonna go have lunch and then we're gonna go where I showed you the Tuskegee Museum and the archives. We have an appointment at 1 o'clock there. And we're gonna go there. How you doing? Great. And oh, it feels so good out here. Well, I don't like to be refrigerated. Oh, I feel so refrigerated. Oh, yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you, Michael. Mike Cobbs. I love you and your family. Feathers up to you and everybody that watched. It was long, but it was worth it. And this is why I go live, because I don't want to leave nothing out. So y'all seen it. Y'all seen now the people from India want to take a picture with us because they know who we are. Ooh, you heard me tell them I'm American Indian from this land, not Africa. Right here. So have a great day and keep doing great things. Peace and love. Much love, everyone. All right.